What is going on, guys? It's Karen coming to you with another Binding of Isaac video here on the channel, and today we are doing a run in the morning. I never do runs in the morning, but today we are. uh, okay. I mean, I guess this is better. Um, so, yeah, I don't know, man. I feel like runs in the morning are probably better. Like for the actual run, we have no damage. Oh my god, we have great tiers, no damage. Yeah, I kind of like morning runs, even though I don't really like do them too often. I usually got something to do when I wake up. But yeah, I mean, we have time today. Let's do an Eden run, man. You're gonna get max energy here. If only we had some damage. So yeah, we might have made a big mistake by using the D100. I thought I can get away with it, but apparently not. 1.91 is horrible. Now, if we were to find damage early on, we could really make use of this. Oh my god. I would love a black candle. We are gonna try to get that. I mean, it's kind of hard. We have Nancy bombs, but we don't actually get the bombs, which is the problem. So we might D100 again, but I'm gonna wait to see if I can D100 before we actually try to take black candle, because we don't want it to reroll. And unless we get something really bad, we probably won't reroll again. I think we're gonna have to stick with whatever we get. That guy just immediately shot twice. So yeah, we're being saved by legit just our tier rate. And by saved, I mean we're still taking damage. So woe be the Eden starts, how it happens. Eden starts are never guaranteed. That's okay. Maybe we can get ourselves the money? No. My god, these are actually dangerous right now because we can't just kill them whenever we want. Some of these some of these spiders are taking legit, like, okay, you know what? Okay, I didn't know that would restart the room. I kind of forgot about that. But you know what? That's fine. I'm happy with this. Our HP where we want it? Not necessarily. Not necessarily. But that's fine. We have good damage. We have good tiers range. We have good most things. And I'm happy with that. And so I don't think we have to be using this anymore. I'm pretty happy with our payout so far. And we have the cancer, which is pretty good. Good item, decent stats. Better than what we had them. And I think that's all we can really ask for right now. Now the 7 cents would be preferred for something like a black candle. Of course, it's not really up to us whether we get it or not. But we need about 2 cents, and I'm hoping that we can find them. Hoping. 2 cents shouldn't be that hard to come to. Or a bomb. You know, it's a bomb for it. So I was trying the pause mechanic I was talking about on OBS. It doesn't seem to work when I try it. I don't know if it's because I am like not doing it right or something. But it does seem a little bit off. Like, it doesn't pause when I try to pause it. And I mentioned this because I had mentioned a while ago that I got a call during one of my runs where I did have to like mute up for about a minute. Which, you know, I never want to do. I feel like that's kind of taking the piss out of the run, you know. And it's not that it's gonna like ruin it or whatever, but you know, as a viewer, you kind of don't want people to like stop talking, you know, to mid run. It might take you out of the immersion of it. And maybe that's just me. Maybe it's not everyone, but I don't know. I feel like I'd be in that bank. Now we might be able to get our 2 cents here. And if we do, like that, we don't have to bomb our donation machine, which is definitely going to be a lot easier on us. But this is a lot better. Yeah, 1.91 tiers was going to be... Like, if we didn't find damage very, very early on when we had stats like that, we were going to be in very big trouble. Also, there we go. I was about to say, you're not going to give us one more coin? We have one more bomb. This probably would be worth going for, I think. Oh, I didn't open it. That's crazy. Crazy work. Another so hard as well. And it saves us a whole lot of time. No! Don't fit through that. All right. So no double deal on first floor, obviously. So feeling pretty good. If we can find some HP, we can use cancer for the sack room. Then it'll be a lot easier for us to get payouts from those things. So there's the good sides to it. It's not as good as a wafer, obviously, because you have to go through the initial damage before you actually get the wafer effect. But it's pretty close. Close enough to wafer, I guess. I thought I moved enough. I guess not. So getting Black Candle early on is very exciting. So that guy just like barrel stuffed himself on a rock, which I appreciate. I know we went over our Reddit video the other day, and you know, though the boss that people don't like going against Tainted Lost, at least people that were like agreeing to the post, I think Fruity Plum is up there, man, with bosses I just don't want to take if I'm 1 health, you know. Moving speed, hey. You know what? I think as much as I don't want to do this, I feel like I'm gonna take Blood Rights because I'm gonna press this by accident. And the last thing we want is to re-roll a great run. I'd rather take a little bit of damage if I accidentally press it, which I normally don't do. But you know, the chance is there. I think I'd rather take the damage than just re-roll the entire run because I could honestly end it. We don't want that. Now, Blood Rights is actually not bad when you have the red hearts to kind of justify it. But we don't really have that. We don't have much HP, to be honest, let alone red hearts. So like a double deal might be out of the question too, depending on, you know, what we get from the boss. And we are making some money. I kind of want to find petrified poop. We've taken out a good amount of poops on this run so far. Got a vault here. Probably won't access this right away. Almost never really worth it in my opinion. There are a few times or a few cases where you could get something good out of it, but more often than not, it's kind of just whatever. And I mean, if it was one key, it would be almost always worth it. But the problem is that it's not. So, okay, now we might go for it. I actually think we will. We want to find more HP, man. If we can find soul hearts in here, that'd be great. Let's see if it is worth it after all. I mean, wouldn't say it's worth it, you know. I wouldn't say that's necessarily what I wanted to see, but you got something out of it, I guess, so that's fine. It's a pretty difficult room to do whenever you have no damage like that. And our damage is okay. It's not even that it's like super bad, but we don't have like crazy good stats either. So some of these things are going to be a problem, some of these enemies. Alright. A few bombs, not too much of a problem. Luckily we get a magic mush. Oh, so close. It's one of those rooms that really test your patience, man, early on. These flies are going to be your biggest enemy. These guys you can kind of run away from. Except when they hide like that. But the flies are going to be what hits you 99% of the time. Unless you're shooting while you're trying to like move to the left or right. You could budge those flies with your shots. Especially if you have a high tooth rate and no damage. But it shouldn't be that big of a problem. Also, the flies are working in unison. I suggest you stay far away from me. Yep. Very fun game design, I think. Yeah, this is gonna be a much better item. Much better item. That would have been pretty nice in the last room, but you know we can't be too greedy here. I think I'm gonna go get the keys over here to get into the shop. You know, I feel like the shop is not necessarily worth it when you don't have money, but we could bomb something for the money since we didn't have to bomb our donation machine on the last floor because we did find the money we needed in the poops. Hitting the donation machine now is still viable. Yeah, well, it was viable. But with Sharp Straw, we should have much better time here of being able to hopefully clear these rooms and take less damage. My god, I'm lucky he stopped there because I did not think he was gonna go that far. Nice. We have one more poop. We could go for the secret room, the super secret room, but I'm not exactly sure where it's gonna be. It could be there, it could be down here, and it could be here. I think I'm gonna save it. I think we're just gonna save this because I feel like we could better use it here. Well, you know, kinda. I don't know if I like my 1 to 3 odds for my super secret room, which is going to be probably not as impactful as the regular secret room, in all honesty. We are going to need some HP here if we want to double deal. No, we can't really go inside of it. Okay. Never mind. Oh, yeah. I think we did go. We can't afford anything. We don't want to go in there and see something that we want, and then we can't take it. Does make it an issue. I will check in here, though. Okay, well, I don't think we're going to take any of these. It's nice to have that available to us. Titanic Bible wouldn't be too bad, but I feel like we do need the help on the room clues here with the stats that we have. I always feel bad leaving behind like HP generators, especially on a run like this, but I'm taking the damage here. If we can find some HP, Sharpstraw might even be kind of like HP generation with the regular hearts that it drops. The only problem is that we don't really have a way to pick the hearts because we don't have any red heart containers. So also, the stronger we get, the stronger Sharpstraw gets. Kind of an upside to that. Okay. I think we'll just let you be. A really testing patience type of room, man. No. Do we want to go back for our items? I'm not sure. You know, I think that while we are in danger, we're still kind of clearing rooms semi-quick. I mean, not quick, but we've had worse runs like this, I think. Definitely an item. All right. It's not a room you want to be in with low damage. Okay, we got one down. Oh, no. Oh, I thought I had more movement speed there, but it was not enough. Oh, man. This is looking a little rough. I mean, I think we got to go for the HP here, whether we like it or not. I'm going to do a little bit of extra credit here. I mean, Dreamcatcher wouldn't be too bad, but we don't have the money for it. We need 11 more cents that we just can't get. We didn't even get a single bomb the entire time we were over here. So we can do this real quick. We can try to come back and get the Titanic Bible proc after the boss, but I think Sharpstraw is gonna have to be what we stick with, and that's definitely an item. Horseman, all right. When I thought our run could not get any worse. And you know, people give me stuff all the time. They're like, horsemen aren't that bad. Horsemen are bad. Okay, like if you're happy about a horseman, especially in this case, you're either new to the game. Oh my god, we barely squeezed by that. Or you haven't played in a while, and you think orbitals are what they used to be, because they're not. They're nowhere close, actually. Nowhere close to where they used to be. Like, they're actually pretty bad now. And like, you do have some instances, like some synergies where you can like use them. Like, honestly, like if you have like Nod Leaf and stuff, but nowhere close. I mean, I guess we'll take Purgatory. Yeah, and we go back and we use that Titanic Bible. And again, I know that we're not taking it, and it might seem like a bad idea to not take it. The thing is with the Titanic Bible though is that we can't really use it until we beat the boss anyway, which means we're gonna get left to our own devices here. No, I thought these were blocked off. We can actually go pick up that red chest too while we're here. Oh, we can do this other one. Oh man, I don't know. The red chest or this card? I think I'm gonna go with the card. Yeah, I think that's the better option. So yeah, so I think the sharp straw in almost every scenario is gonna be better just in the long term because again we can kind of keep our room clear a little bit easier, and that is where we're gonna take the majority of our damage. Believe it or not, bosses in most cases, not every case, but in most cases, are gonna be easier to handle than a super hard room, for example. Because bosses, I have tons and tons of experience taking out. So there shouldn't be a boss that gives me too much trouble. I think that was one of the harder bosses that we could get for the stats that we have, and it wasn't too bad. So I'm happy with that. I feel like we can make it work. Super secret room is probably connected to one of these big rooms. We're not gonna bother. So yeah, we're taking the ease of everyday use, everyday room clear instead of the HP. But you know, in retrospect, might be a problem. And will we come to regret this? I hope not, but there's a good chance that we will. But I think Purgatory should help us out a little bit. We seem to be going AoE on this build. Almost certain that's there. Now we do want to bomb that beggar by any chance because I mean we need all the help we can get, man. We're not gonna get any better here. Purgatory might spawn some stuff here. I just threw that hard at me. Okay, we can bomb that guy. That'd be better. We can get into the boss trap room as well, which, in all honesty, it's probably the play. If you're, we got stuck on the hole. If you really want to min max a room like this, you kind of want to wait for them to spawn something before you use sharp straw. I got shot at nothing. All right, let's do this first and hope we get something good here. Other bombs, I mean, is they're worth the fight? Probably not, to be honest. Oh my god. Yeah. Okay, definitely not. Still gonna do this though. Just a lot of extra time. Some damage we're not gonna be taking, which is fine. Wow. He appeared on the right side, and then he came up behind me. Interesting. So usually these guys will follow like especially this guy. He'll kind of follow like a set pattern where you can kind of tell where he's coming from. That time he literally just came from off site. Which is great. I appreciate it. Thank you, game. You know what? That's not a bad thing to get. I need this to proc, and I need it to proc right now. Purgatory, please. They're some of my least favorite enemies in the game. Way too tanky for the speed that they come at you at. Very nice. Okay, we can buy something. To be very careful when they use Purgatory here. Okay. Don't think we have found anything worth taking. Also, we're almost 20 minutes into this run. which is kind of nuts. Okay, I got one down. You're supposed to move, bro. Okay, that good. I was committed to that spot, I guess. Believe it or not, it's actually in our best interest to look for Purgatory. Oh, yes. Not the stats that we wanted, man, but I will definitely take some HP, because god damn. Oh my god. Oh, surely we don't get a great fight here, right? We don't. But do we get anything good? We do not. So I think I will just take what we can get here. All right. Well, good. First thing first, we have at least some HP. We can technically get a double deal if we ever so please. I mean, I'll just bomb this guy, I guess. Yeah, we have a Sacrum too, which we could maybe do, but that would be pretty big gamble on our part. Very nice. Yes, you want to get rid of that. Get rid of them in that form. Makes it a whole lot easier to handle. Go ahead and wait a bit. You want to make sure that you actually hit Purgatory. Now, Purgatory doesn't do too much for this guy. He does more for like enemies that actually shoot things. This guy does shoot out a big bulb or whatever, but it probably won't stop the shot. When you get the bullet hell bosses, that's kind of where you get Purgatory to actually do a lot more work. Oh my god. He was about to go back into hiding. Get some damage, finally. And, I mean, we'll take this. I probably won't take prayer card, but... I think we'll keep this. We might actually go for this Sacrum, though, and I'm not super thrilled about it, to be honest, but I feel like we might have to make some exceptions here. No, you know what? No, let's not do it. Let's not do it. You know, I really want to, but we're not guaranteed stats, first of all. We can be guaranteed nothing. And it would be a pretty big problem for us if we were to lose all this HP and get absolutely nothing in return. That would actually really hurt us. So let's not do that. Thought about it. So right now we got our health, which is fine. We have a bit more damage on Sharp's Drop because it does scale with our overall damage percentage. So not too bad, man. Could be a whole lot worse, I think. Go ahead and just use that today. I mean, sure. Oh yeah, exactly the room I wanted to be in. Woo! Thank you for giving me this opportunity, Isaac. My god, man. Incredible room. Just incredible. Whoever thought of that one, give that man a raise right now. Give that man a raise right now. I don't know who thought of that room, but man, that guy just made my day. Impeccable game design. Impeccable. I don't know what I would do if I didn't have that room in this game. Insane. Okay. Saves us a little bit of time, I guess. So we probably should wait for this to be up. Believe it or not, we actually had instances before where we have the Sharpstrong. We don't kill those guys in one hit. Okay. Go ahead and bomb this guy again. I was hoping that'd be a boss trade, but I actually didn't look at it. Wow. That guy read exactly where we were going, I guess. Very hyper aware poop. So yeah, the game's kind of on one. It's kind of in a mood. And it's funny because I actually had some people on my TikTok that were like, yeah, like I don't know if the game can be like in a mood like that. I'm just like, bro, you have to really understand Isaac to get how much the game actually tries to like cheat you out of stuff. Like it's kind of hard to explain, but there are some things that happen in Isaac that are so coincidental and so consistently coincidental, not just coincidental, that it makes it hard to justify that it's not like programmed into the game, you know? I feel like it's one of those things where what's going on with this guy over here? Or like, you know, oh, a curse of the lost. Right after you get mapping, oh, a curse of the blind on your double deal. Oh, a curse of the blind on your boss rush. Like, you know, like it happens a little bit too often for my liking. I don't think I can take M. As much as I'd like to. Oh. I kind of like the fact that we're getting through some of these rooms. Not gonna say easy, but it is helping. Alright, wow, our shop is over there. Okay. I thought the shop was gonna be somewhere over here. I was almost certain I was gonna lead to the boss, but now maybe if we find another active item in the shop, we could maybe make that work, but I don't know, man. It's getting a little bit rough. 25-minute run, by the way. Yeah. Yes, yes, sir. I think we already bombed this, but pick up the keys for that at least. Yeah, so we ain't looking too hot right now. We have enough to kind of live through it right now, but it's not going to be the most promising thing. And we got to open these guys before we do anything. Now the game would prefer I don't do that. Apparently that that dude's invincible over there. You won't break. Guess we do. Should open at least one of them. Okay. Come on, brother. We've shot you like a million times and boom. Oh, speed up. Hangman, 2 of diamonds. Ooh, lover's card. Okay, so can't really use this anymore. I think we just take this. We only have like a shop left, but I really want some pizza, man. Oh, I completely thought I was out of that range for some reason. Yeah, not a fun boss to go against. If you're under him, it's really hard to really do anything. He can kind of read your input, so he knows exactly when you're gonna be walking in front of him. So you want to get on top of him as much. Hey, you pause. As much as you possibly can. Oh, no devil deal. Well, yeah, I guess that's it. Luckily, we have no curses because we don't know where we'd be if we did have curses. Way out of the woods, huh? Yeah. Very fun gameplay. I love it. That guy's just jumping non-stop, huh? That guy's having a blast over there. Look at him. Look at him go. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think this is gonna be much better, to be honest. We have been taking too much damage from spikes and things of that nature. Now, at this point, anything could be useful, man, because we don't really have much going for us. We can bomb this guy for double deal. Yeah. And sometimes we know, like as somebody who plays Isaac so much, you kind of know when a run's gonna go a certain way. Like 9 times out of 10. I'm not gonna say it's 100%. I cannot take damage here. I'm not gonna say it's 100%. But if you know, you know. Like you can kind of tell. The problem is that sometimes when you get in a run like this, sometimes there's not really much you can do about it. Now, Isaac is one of those games where you can kind of manipulate your way into bettering your run, and you can definitely do that. But there are some runs that just take that away from you to the point where you can't really do anything, and that's exactly what we need. Okay, we'll come back for that. We have to do that. That might single-handedly save our run if we do it correctly. We just needed to pay out. And I'm saying that we're going to wait on that because we want to make sure we have enough HP to... Oh, man. Oh, dude. Okay, well, I think we should have enough to get it. So what I think I'm going to do is I think we're going to try to get as much money as physically possible from this. Now, if we can get to 50, it would be worth the bone heart. But we do have some HP lying around. There we go. That's what we need, man. Keeper sack. And to be honest, if we got a bomb, we'd probably bomb that guy anyway. We'd probably bomb the donation machine. Like, that's how important it is for us to get this. Keeper sack and that. Now, we could take Keeper sack, which of course is a last floor item, believe it or not. Crazy. Thank you, Isaac. Not the first time it's done it. We usually find that stupid item at the end anyway. But yeah, I mean, we're gonna try to get both, man, but it's gonna be a little difficult. Like I said, if we get to 50, we'll make it. But I think we're gonna have to do that. Yep. Okay. So took us 40 coins, but you got it. Yay. Yeah, we gotta take this. We're gonna just buy what we can here. Anything is gonna be worse here. The only thing we can't use is the only thing we can't get here is tears, but I mean, yeah, it's not the worst. I would like a bomb. We didn't get one from there. Okay, we don't really need any of this for anything else either. Oh, man. So I do feel a lot better. I do feel a whole lot better. In turn, this is going to make our sharps drop, do a lot more damage. But we still have a few problems with our run that need direct fixing, including our tears rate. We also never got a bomb. I would like to bomb that guy. Got a bomb? 2 bombs, alright. Probably gonna be here. Okay, we can't really do much here either way. We could just wait here and just wait it out, but I'm not gonna do that. I won't do that to you guys. You know I won't make you wait like that, right? We'll hit a donation machine or a judgment machine like 30 times, but I'm not gonna make you sit here and wait for this. That guy almost took me out. Insane. That guy did take me out. Insane. Alright, well. We did what we can. So this is around the time where we'd be kind of wishing we had the Titanic Bible. Technically after the next floor, but... Bum, 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 bum. Now, one of those techniques that are a little bit more advanced is that you can walk toward the whichever one you want to kill first. So, for example, if you want to kill the one on the left first, whenever they spawn something, you kind of run down, and that way you'll guarantee more tears kind of run at them. You can kind of push tears like that. Yeah. You get a 60% double deal. Or more, I think. Very fun. We didn't get a single tears rate, and I don't want to take pills because I don't want to risk losing any more tears than we already don't have. Yeah, she did a pretty good job there. No. Okay, got a little chest. That's random. So you would think that the callus would help with something like curse room. It does not. Does not help with that. Oh, nice. Very satisfying. You would think it would help with that because it's technically a spike, but it does not help with that. Keep that in mind whenever you're making a choice. I actually thought it did help with that not long ago. I hadn't really tried it, but I just expected, you know, logically that it would, but. And if we just had a better tier 3, we wouldn't be nearly as bad here. I think these are RNG. I don't think they follow you. These do follow you. Oh. Got a bookworm. Yay. Oh my god. We actually got saved there. We gotta hire our chances. Did I miss that? Hire our chances as best as we can, man. Double deal, let me in. Not by the shape of our chinny chin chin. Dude, one of my TikTok videos, some guy told me I have the humor of he posted some dude's name, and I was like, okay, like I just see who's this guy. It's some British comedian from like the 90s or 80s. And like I kind of see it. I forgot his name exactly, but I was like, okay, you know, like I'm not a huge fan of British humor. It's very like, because I love dry humor, but it's a little bit too dry at times. Or maybe it's just like I'm not culturally, you know, invested in something like that because I just don't know the culture. Obviously. Wow, he made it. We got more movement speed. Yay. Maybe I just don't know the culture of like the UK enough to really get a lot of these jokes. Like Mr. Bean, you can kind of get Mr. Bean, right? But he's not super like that humor might not be for you if you're not like from around the area. He's supposed to be all the way. By the way, did you know Mr. Bean was an alien? I have seen Mr. Bean before, but I don't remember him being an alien. But apparently, he gets dropped off like at the beginning of the show, or every episode, or something like that. So he's like an alien trying to be human, which is I don't know if my brain just like erased that from my mind. But you would think it wouldn't because I love aliens, but apparently that's the case. Yeah. This could be somewhat useful. If only we had a what do you call it? If only we had ourselves a sack room, which we can still find. Not on this floor probably, but on the next floor. Nice. As long as our shots hit, we're good. Oh my god. The last thing you want to happen on this fight where you leave one of the eyes up and they just whack you when you least expect it. No devil deal. I think it's kind of cool that mom can kill her own enemy though, or her own spawns. It'd be kind of annoying if you did have to kill those guys immediately every time, like yourself. My god. Away from me. These guys, the range on these dudes are appalling sometimes. They can hit you from so far. Nice. Damn. There's no way I can get around that. I was checkmated. Alright, that could be there. I think it might be. No, it's probably over here on the right side. Oh no, it's not. Do I want to do this? We can try it. Okay. Oh, look at all the money we got whenever we don't need it. Woo! I love it. A dumb amount of money. Oh yeah, I love getting bots on my mob trap rooms. My favorite. My god, we barely dodged that. No! Hmm. Not gonna matter no more. So luckily our damage is high enough where we can kind of get away with using Sharp Straw a lot more effectively here. Actually, we can do this. We saw on Reddit, remember? Yeah, totally didn't miss it. Kind of wish you had a way to charge our battery though. Oh my god. My guy pre-fired. Let's go. We just randomly did it from across the room. We love to see it. It's our Boneheart. Now, what I don't understand is if you have both foots down at the same time, do they take double the damage? I would assume not. Oh man. All right. Well, make it a single tears rate, and that's probably what we're gonna take. We have to be a little bit careful here, obviously. Yep. For that reason, things will spawn in front of us and try to hurt us. Surprise, surprise. We did make kind of a problematic decision here because we did take Twisted Pair, which does give us more HP. I mean, more damage, just a lot more damage actually. But we're now pretty low HP, so we're about 2 hits from dying. Technically, if we get 1 more HP, it'll be like half a heart. We can live because of the cancer item, but we don't have 1 HP. So gotta be a little bit careful here. We had red hearts, we can actually use them with Sharp Straw, kind of give ourselves a bit more HP to work with, but we don't have that privilege right now. I think there should be an item that allows you to take like red hearts and turn them into like soul hearts, for example. Like if you don't have, like say you don't have any soul hearts at all, or say you don't have any red hearts, the item will let you take any red heart that you find and it'll give it to you in soul hearts. Very fun room. Yay! This is also on the list of best rooms, like the one earlier. I love it. My favorite. I mean, even something like Athamine would be super nice, man. Also, sorry, if I'm a little locked in here. Trying really hard to not perish. Man, we aren't getting any health. Holy man. Got a world card. Alright. What was that, a greed fight? It's not a greed fight, but well. Probably try to do this, in all honesty. We have the Callus, we don't have to worry about this. Make the room a lot easier. Okay, not gonna help too much. right now. Ooh, this is getting pretty tight. That's not a fun room. 2 champion versions. I don't even think we can. I don't know, man. Kind of iffy right now. So I have confidence in my abilities to not die. At least until we get to the boss. But it's the lamb that I'm kind of worried about here. Because it's lamb's damage, especially the damage it does from the dash that worries me. That's always my biggest worry with the lamb. Like, I don't have a problem here with this. This might be what we need, to be honest. Oh, man. Okay, well. We gotta try something. Now, he can't double charge this, but he can maybe give us a battery item if we pay him enough. We have to just try here. Because we have 1 HP in a dream. I don't know if this is going to work for this, but we're going to try. We also can't use these, so. Doesn't really work for it, to be honest. So we're doing okay damage. But I have to be alert, because if he charges, we are cooked. Probably. Most likely. I gotta make sure he doesn't like move that thing. Because if he does, we're also kind of cooked. Okay, I just had to use that there. See if we can farm a little bit of this. Oh my god. Oh my god, we did it. We did it. But let's do another victory lap here. Because we haven't done one in a while. Oh my god. I totally knew we were going to do it. Get another blood rights, man. You know, I have full confidence that we'll be fine. I just feel like getting back at the game a little bit. And also, what is this map layout? So I think we actually ended up just hurting our run by taking the other one because we can't really charge our item anymore. And that's, you know, the problem. I don't even notice, but we have to wait for it to recharge now. Even if we beat a room, we don't get the thing for it. Yeah. That being said, though, we do have a lot of keys and stuff. Kind of hoping the item would be have a better synergy, but yeah. So I mean, we might get rid of it. We'll see. I'm not like, opposed to finding a better active item and just keeping it. That one better though. Completely forgot about that. I don't know if it's better. I'm gonna say no. Oh, this guy could blow up this thing for us, but I'm gonna not do that. Pay to play, sure. The magician card, that could be interesting. I don't know exactly where the secret room would be. Gotta be connected to one of these. Could be here. Nice. I like that it's there. All right, man. So, I mean, at this point, we should probably buy everything here. We are gonna spend less money because we do have a, a Steam sale, but we'll get stats for it, so not really that big of a deal. It's a massive HP, and I will take Gimpy. Contract from below probably wouldn't be too bad. But let's not overdo it. Some tears. That's our first tier 3 of the run, by the way. Do not let it distract you from the fact that we haven't gotten a tier 3 the entire run. Naturally. Oh, well, let's carry this for a bit. Let's see if we need it. Okay, so this is useful. If we can get more HP. Oh. Look at the massive difference just like 0.4 tier 3 can make, man. Like, this is already just so much more playable. And like, yeah, we are Twisted Pair, so it is added like damage, but still, man, like it's night and day almost. Convert all. Okay, what is this? Judgment card. Okay, we can bomb that guy. Yes, I like this. We can go, but this, I mean, we don't really need the spades, the keys anymore. Get that again. That's funny. Okay. We have our Queen of Hearts somewhere. I think I left it in here. I'm not gonna forget it. I guess we can take this one. I mean, the Callus is cool, and I actually really do like it. But I also feel like we can get a free double deal here. I think we're gonna have to take it. Another cube of meat. All right. I think a free double deal might be just better for us long term. All right. Yeah, we can buy that. We can buy this as well. We can buy this too. Yeah. Would it be here? Would it be? It is. Oh wow. Oh wow. Orphan Socks. Oh cool. We didn't need the Callus anyway. We made the right choice. Okay, we'll pick that up on the way out. Yeah. Oh, we can't afford that. But yeah, we probably will take that. But let's farm for a little bit more money here. We're getting a lot of stats from that, by the way. So it's not just cool items we're finding, but stats. I hope you see me as more than just an Isaac YouTuber, but a friend. Probably shouldn't have done this first, but interesting. More tears. Damn, I kind of don't want this, to be honest. We could play the Demon Beggar. I think I'm gonna not take that. I think with the amount of tiers we have right now, it's just better for us to just keep what we got. There we go. I am so glad. I was about to use this thing and I was like, something tells me we're not gonna be able to make money off that. I'm glad I checked. And you know Isaac, man. That's all I'm gonna say. Pretty good. I am gonna search for more money here. The more money we can find, the better. We should only have like about 1 or 2 more rerolls in that, but it should be worth it. Get more tiers. All right, man. This is. We probably shouldn't have gone in the first place. I have a lot of HP here too. That temperance machine would have been killer if it actually worked. Did not work. Um, all right. We didn't exactly get what we needed, but that is okay. Man, that no temperance machine really, really sucks. What did I pick up? I don't want that. Not as bad as you might think, but it's not what we need. Yeah, so just buy this. We check in here real quick. Nothing too good, which is good. Now this should be worth it. The pocket should definitely be worth it as long as we have our membership card, I think. I hope. Forgot Orphan Socks. Well, we didn't take damage in there. Go ahead in there. Pretty sure it works for that. Interesting. Okay. I am starving. I know it's like the morning, and I think I said in the beginning, but man, like, I'm usually not hungry in the morning, and if I eat in the morning, oh, if I don't eat in the morning, I usually don't have to eat, like, until like 5 or 6 in the afternoon. But I didn't eat today, but I'm still starving. Maybe I just ate less than I was supposed to yesterday, which is a thing. If you eat less one day, I'm pretty sure you wake up hungry the next day. And I did not eat very well. My God, I got insta-died. No, I do like blue map. Actually, a useful item. Who would have thought? We also do have a free devil deal. Give me all your shmoney. Okay, so obviously we're looking a whole lot better. Who would have thought that some tears would actually make your run better? Wow. Somebody should sign me as a dev. I'm not gonna lie, that sack room is really calling my name. Let's do the boss first and see what we get here. Yeah. Okay. I was hoping for a temperance machine. We haven't found one, by the way, ever since we found this Queen of Hearts. Okay, no devil deal. Yeah, I guess we can do this. I think we should have enough HP. Also, don't think we have to use our Queen of Hearts. It's gonna be a little risky because, again, like, we don't know if we're gonna get anything out of it. But after the first hit, it shouldn't be that big of a deal, I hope. No, we're not gonna pick these up. We will enjoy all the HP. And the reason we're not picking those up is because, again, we could maybe get the filigree feather, which, you know, it's a toss-up. We don't know if we're going to get that or not. Also, I keep on going this way. We're not exactly sure if we're going to get that, but you never know. And if we do, that'd be great. Should be our Devil Deal floor. Should be. Quote unquote. Really tragic what happened to our Sharp Straw. Okay. Alright, let's see what we got here, man. I wonder why we took damage the first time we went into the... We didn't take damage that first time we went into that curse room. I don't know if you remember a few floors ago. And I was like, oh, I guess it does work with that, but I guess it doesn't. Oh my god, it's a humongous floor. I mean, humongous room to get rid of. Ooh. Now that could be pretty nice. We can't take it to the double deal though, because I kind of want this Queen of Hearts for something. There's no items here either, man. Black rune. Okay. Oh, I forgot we were on the... Yeah. Okay, so I think we're gonna use that in the shop, membership shop. I know we could take it for the double deal, but you know, we probably should. Yeah, let's do it. I kind of wanted to use that other one for something else, but I mean, what else can we really use it for at this point? Like, we don't need cards, you know? We don't need HP. I mean, we do need HP, but we don't need, like, money. A sacrum would almost immediately be out of the question. Like, I died in his shell. So I think we take this and we make that double deal worth it. Whatever it may be. I think we already... No, we didn't bomb a guy. Wow. Kind of glad I did that, because then we probably wouldn't have gotten it. Knowing Isaac. Okay. I guess we can take that. We can take... Oh, yeah. So we'll take that. And I don't want that. Probably should have used it down here. Eden's Blessing. I think I'm good. Yeah, I think I'm good. It's kind of hard to pass up on that, but... I got 1/4. My god. He just got pummeled in there. Oh, what are you? If this is something good. Heroin? Okay, well, not exactly what I wanted. I kind of wanted a per throw, but that's fine. I got a Rainbow Champion. Wow. How do we have this trinket? Do we have another trinket? Thought we did. But oh, nice. Wow, very nice. I don't think this would be the boss. No. And we are shooting out a lot of damage though. Compared to our first run, this is very, very exciting. Oh my god. Okay. Did we take the... Yeah, we did. Oh, like, did we take the Polaroid? I hope we did. Alright, pretty much maxed out on 2 at this point. Also, I never forgot Lost Old Buddy. I'm aware of that. And by aware, I mean I remembered like 2 seconds ago. My god, wow. That's a lot of damage. We can go fight Hush, why not? I feel like we're strong enough, I hope. Okay, we get Red Stew, which is fantastic. Oh, I kind of want to reroll here, though. Glimpse is not too bad. That's not going to be anything. Alright. A whole bunch of nothing. Fair enough. We will take Red Stew before we leave. We can try to do this. I will take the damage. So I think this might be the better one here. Because we can technically keep charging this with our damage. Let's do it. Oh yeah, we're invincible. This should be absolutely no problem. This is like the ultimate combo too. This is like the what I call the completion mark destroyer. If you get 4.5 fault and then you get the Book of Shadow, I mean, if once you're fighting a mega boss, you'll kind of just never die. Like, much good as it gets, I think. You can see him trying to assault. It's not gonna do anything. Just takes kind of the whole hardness out of it. Not really anything you have to worry about. And you'll notice some of the bosses try to adapt and like they'll stall you out and stuff. It's programmed in the game. I don't want to hear it. People are gonna be like, "That's not true, dude." Look how much he's been under the ground, and look how long it takes for him to get out sometimes. All right, very clean. I like it. So I don't know exactly where the boss would be. I'm gonna check up here first. Kind of a toss-up, to be honest. Just gotta go ahead and do this. Definitely not there. Probably won't be there either. A Hera. We have an extra Hera here, so what can we use this on? Hmm. So this might not be a bad spot for this. So we come this way. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I kind of regret it because I forgot that they wasn't gonna double it. Oh man, now I can't use it on the last floor, which is whatever. But you know, we don't need it. It's just fun. It's fun to have it. Mm-hmm. Yeah, we got some good items, I guess. Oh my god, I didn't even see that bomb. Well, he got us. Also, what happened to our trinkets? Hmm. Not exactly sure what happened to our trinkets here, but do we never pick them back up? Maybe that's probably what happened, I guess. I had to take a guess. Oh, we're full health. Nice. Oh, I got an itch on my back right when I entered the room. Like how much time we save when not having to worry about stuff like that. Yeah, we can take fruitcake. It's not really a big deal because while we have the Book of Shadows, I mean, we're not really in that much danger. So it will only help us. I have no idea what this dude is. But anyways, guys, that is going to be it for today's run. I hope you all enjoyed. Make sure to hit that like and that sub button so you don't miss any more of my future idea content. And like always, I will see you all in the next video. Later.